Hello and welcome everyone. After 2 weeks without racing, we are back at the Ultimate League Season 18. We're racing at Japan at the longest track and possibly the hardest one of the schedule, the Ashitaka Lake at Japan. And once again, alongside me, I have the pleasure to have COVID. How are you doing?
My name's not Corvid.
COVID. What the fuck did he say? Sorry, I Nuno. Why did I say COVID?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Yeah,
I just having many. I just having many momentums this weekend. So yeah, now let's see what these drivers can show us on the first qualifying lap. Possibly Char GT or Figueroa, who's playing home today. Will get the pole. Figure, I think he did like the no, it was Chargity who made the previous polls, but it's for the moment Chargity with that 44.32 sets himself in the provisional pole. Then we have Hanandi with a 44.70, quite far away. Then we got the home man Figuera and then Flakes. Oh, by the way, you will see a lot of NSRs. Carlos, we love you, Figo. An eternity to NSR. That was a detail from the track designer. But let's see now how the second lap. Let's see who improves. Indeed, Charge GT goes to 44.07, even improving even more. Hananti second, Figo's third. I think Charge GT will definitely get the pole. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, really looking strong. Everyone else seems to be struggling here. And yes, it's really going for that revenge. It's been 3 races without winning after the dominant performance in the gathering. So today he's definitely here for revenge and beat the guy who beat him in the last 3 times on his home soil.
Home, yep. Mill now joining, so we'll have 18 drivers. We should have full grid down. Let's see if someone else can improve. ChatGT doesn't improve. Someone improves. Goosey Man improves, comes up to P5. Wow. So that's ChatGT with a massive pulse of 44.07. And Hananti second with that 44.52. And those two drivers complete the front row. On the second row we have the favorites, Neon Sunsets, Figueroa and Flex, and in the rest of the grid we have Guziman, Covid, Kubo, Fantomy, Yoa, and Membergoat in the top 10. And outside of it we have Jaruni, Blank, Blad, Juan, Dogamer, Corrado, Madima, and I think that Meal will race and start on 18th. What do we expect about tires in this race, Nuno?
I think the Hearts will very likely dominate. There's a lot of hairpins and all of that, and so yeah, I think the Hearts will very likely be the best start. We'll probably see a lot of softs and mediums at the start, but then I think people will definitely change to the Hearts right next. And yeah, I think one thing to also have in mind is that since the laps are quite long, undercuts could definitely be very strong here, so that's something to have in mind. And yeah, we will see. It should be an interesting race. We could definitely see a lot of chaos, like people getting pushed towards the outside.
Oh yeah.
Also, getting crashing to the walls on the inside. So that will be quite something today. So yeah, we will be interested to see.
Absolutely. Maybe we can see also some championship movements. Only 3 points per the leader, GT and Figueroa, 138 and 135 for Figueroa, the runner-up so far. But we will start now, mostly soft changing. Here comes the final light, and we are out. Covid gets stalled. Everyone avoids him. Oh, he gets, but CharGT defends now the pole. Figo tried to overtake there. He backs up. Flix has been overtaken by Hanandi. Hanandi has dropped one place now. Flix is trying to overtake. Also, CharGT keeps within that pole. Figueroa following now into that corners. This is a really hard section and in fact a really hard track to overtake. Hanandi losing a lot of time with Flix. Now it's Figo and CharGT starting to fade away and create a gap. You've also seen... Oh, Guzman now made a big mistake. Now let's him pass. Oh, and now Squishy Mamba going into the wall and has been overtaken by his teammate Phantomy and also Kubo. Oh, and we have everything spread up. Oh, CharGT and Figo are side by side. Figo goes through and leads the first lap. But CharGT... Oh, CharGT overtaking the real aggressive on the outside. Figo are side by side. Figueroa backs up and prepares for the most technical section. That's a double putting for the NSRs. Flix tried to send it, but seems to back up now. He needs point of the track. Drivers don't usually overtake. It's more here on this hairpin because you have here a big slipstream until the first corner, basically, because now you have a big breaking point. You gotta exit so fast as Figo is doing, as Flix is doing. Maybe both NSRs can overtake CharGT. Flix decides to back up. Maybe we'll try to overtake on the inside. He doesn't. It's CharGT now who has the proper line and keeps leading. It's a side by side by the NSRs. They are doing a really good job between teammates as we see now the first train composed by how many? 7 drivers fighting for that lead. CharGT, Figueroa, Flix, and Nandi, Phantomy, Kubo, and Kuziman. That is just amazing. 3 different teams in 7 different places. Wow. 3, no, yeah. The SCPs, the NSR, and the Fox and Goose. Oh, yeah, and then Anandi, who's with the LSA. The only LSA driving today. CharGT and Figueroa managed to fade away from all that group. Phantomy climbed up to P3, but now lost a place. Also with Flix, who's been overtaken. Oh, Flix gone wide and keeps overtaking. Oh, goodness me. We will have a really, really tough race, Nuno.
Yeah, that's for sure. And yeah, now it seems like the top 2 are starting to get away, which I think in this case seems to help JT a little bit more, because otherwise he could have Flix trying to make it a 1 versus 2 situation, which we saw a little bit earlier. But yeah, right now we also see Phantomy going pretty well now in 3rd place. This could be quite promising for him for the first podium this season, as we see Hernandi and Kubo also a little bit side by side. But now I think where the big battles are happening is probably here between Kratoshvili and Jeruni and Blank for P11.
Yeah, but yeah. This is a real interesting 3-way battle on the first section of the track. Jeruni gets a good send on all incredible. Loses 2 places in one corner, half frustrating. And now Blanc with that high ping and trying to send the car. Jeruni gets pushed off. This is a 3-way battle. Oh my goodness. And it seems like Crowder will win this duel. No, he doesn't. It's Blanc. And Blanc starts to fade away, but returning here to the front. CharGT Figueroa does it into the pits and keeps leading into the pit lane. Everyone is in the pits. That 7 group car is leading. Everyone pitting for hearts. All of them are speeding for hearts. Yo was there somehow. Yo was there with those hearts. So Yo has joined that battle. And that's COVID virtually leading. Mamigo the second. And then the virtual leaders, Figure and CharGT. But look at that back. Now. Yeah.
The traffic now will definitely be quite decisive here, with a lot of drivers trying to pass.
Look at that, Kubo.
Drivers here, it's going to be chaotic.
Yep, now Phantomy and Hernandi has lost a place with Kubo due to the traffic. And Guziman also is being affected by it. He's losing a lot of time with Jeruni and Corrado. Oh, now Squidgy's Corrado. Oh my goodness, now his battle is over. At least for the moment, Jeruni. Because he doesn't need to let him pass. He's a rival in the track. So, it's just unfortunate to the Norwegian driver. But, let's see how it develops. Corbett keeps leading, but now we'll see him pitting on the next. All of it we say next to 2 to 3 laps, even less. Not sure at all. But things are composing a bit. We have CharGT and Figueroa creating that gap respect to the mass to Hernandez, Cuban Flix. I'm going to the pits. So now it's only COVID yet to pit. No, Joe Gamer as well. Well, COVID is the only one yet to pit in this group. But oh, look at that! Hernandez, Kubo, Phantom, and Flix constantly changing positions, fighting for the P4. Really important points. Really important points. That could decide everything on the championship. And Guzman also would be there if he didn't lose all that time with Jaruni and Crado. I can't imagine how angered has to be. He must be taking fire. Let's see, COVID will be into the pits. No, he doesn't. And indeed, CharGT loses a bit of time. He goes side by side on the main straight. Let's see who will back up. Will someone back up? Turn 1, turn 2 on the inside, Figueroa. And he keeps that car on the lead as COVID doesn't seem to go. Let's see if he puts things easy. No, he doesn't. And he's making CharGT. Yeah, but not that much.
No, he's let him pass.
Yeah, but at least on that corner, it seems like COVID didn't want to let him pass. But now look at that gap. That's the 6, no, 1.3 seconds. No, 2 almost 3 seconds of gap between Hernandez and Kubo, who are virtually the third and fourth qualifier respectively. Now there you go. COVID now pitting, and now things will order back again. CharGT side by side, Figueroa, let's see on the inside, CharGT has the inner line, Figueroa doesn't put, we aren't seeing, many backups.
Yeah, and Corey was on an interesting strategy, starting from the hard, saving a lot of clean air towards the later part of the stint, and now he's gonna have much better tires compared to the drivers right ahead of him, like Manberg Goat and Goozy Man. Although I think the other drivers like Fantme and Flix, I think those will be a little bit harder for him to catch maybe. But yeah, now I just see Flix with a mistake, Fantme taking P5, and yeah, they definitely do have to work together now to try and catch Kubo Hanari, so they could have a chance to get into the podium. In the meantime, we see Figo and JT side by side there.
Yeah, that was a really clean move. So here's the grid so far. Figueroa and CharGT and Hernandez holding the podium spots, but this could change in no time. Then we have Kubo, Phantom, Flix, Guziman, Mamagode, COVID, Yoa and COVID on the top 10. And outside of it, we have Jaruni, Dogamer, Corrado, Blad. Oh no, Blad is racing for LSA. Blad, Blank, Juan, Marima, and Neil. As we're heading up to lap 12 out of 32. There's a long way to go, 8 minutes of 25 remaining. CharGT now provisionally leads. I think that drivers chilled up a bit, but if they see any single opportunity, they will take it. That's for sure. Oh, look how funny it is. We have a slipstream train. We have the group of CharGT and Figo, we have the pair of Hernandez and Kubo, and the pair of Flix and Phantomy. Oh, we also have the pair of Mambergoat and Guziman. Another pair. Everything is spread in pairs. Look at that. Oh, COVID.
Guziman and Mambergoat.
What happened there? Oh, yeah.
They had a crash into the airpin and they just definitely lost a lot of time there.
Ooh. Ooh, that's not good. Yeah, but look at, side by side, turn 1, no one seems to back up. These two rivals now racing for the top 7 of Ultimate League and constantly battling on CL for the win. Really well-known drivers on leagues. But look at that, we have constant pairs. We have the first pair, CharGT Figo, the second, Hernandez Kubo, Flix Phantomy, Mambergoat and Guziman, COVID and Yoa, then we have Jaruni, then we got Gamer, then we have the pair of Blanc. It's amazing. It's so funny.
Yeah, JT was very close, I think, to get away from Figo, but he made a mistake on the final turn, and so Figo now takes back the lead, and the crowd goes wild.
Yeah, lap 14 out of 32. There's a long way to go. Wow. Let's see. What we'll see now. The second pit stops. So probably how many pit stops will we see here? Three, for three to four, or 4 to 5. I'm not sure. There you
More
go
like
to the
3
pits.
to 4.
3 to 4.
But yeah, Flix went for an undercut here, but now he's gonna end up right behind here. Guzman and Menberg Goat's battle, which could screw him up, as I think Guzman might try to help his teammate, but no, I think he just went into the pits. And yeah, I think he's still gonna come out ahead of Fentme, but now he's gonna have slightly older
Mistake from
tires,
GT.
so...
Mistake from GT. That was a big mistake from GT, and now he's almost 1 second behind Figueroa. That's not good. That's not good. That's not good. Phantom fighting with Corvid and Mamagod. Hoo-hoo.
Yeah, now it's a pace battle between the top two. Whoever is faster will end up winning. But yeah, last rounds, when this happened, Figo and JT were making such identical laps. I think the biggest difference I would see between each lap would be like 200ths of a second. They were just incredibly similar to each other.
46.77 for Figueroa and 47.48.
Yeah, now obviously with the mistake he lost a lot of time,
yeah.
So almost a second. So
exactly, yeah.
But yeah, we will see now who has the faster pace. That should be interesting.
Yeah, yup. We have a lot of battles here on the Azteca Lake. So and there's still more than half of the race to go. So we still have time to comment, and let's see who will be the winner and who will be on the podium spots. But for sure, the win will be between Figueroa and CharGT. Let's see. Figueroa 45.02 and CharGT has been a bit faster, 45.95. But yeah, they are pretty similar. Now let's see how he develops. If CharGT can keep cutting time, because now if he keeps that pace in the next 3 or 4 laps, he could catch his slipstream, and he will get so close, and we'll see again those battles. But let's see. Yeah, this is a battle of pace, as you said, Nuno. But now with Flix and Kubo fighting, Kubo's on the slipstream of Flix, so probably we'll try something on the main straight. Oh, but I gotta go back. I see a really big back between. Look at that. Grado, Blanc, Meal, Platt, and Juan fighting for the final spot of the grid, fighting for that P14. It's a big pack here. Now back at the front, 45.10, 45, identical time, 45.10 for both of them. Wow. 45.10, yeah, that's a... Whoo.
Incredibly close, and the thing is that GT is actually quite close to Figo. That should be a lot of pressure.
Oh, it must be. It must be. And he will probably be in the slipstream next lap.
Yeah, I think he looks a bit faster, but maybe this final turn may screw him up a little.
No, he was faster.
500 faster.
He still was faster. Okay. Oh my goodness.
He did look a little bit closer early in this lap, but...
yeah.
But yeah, they are definitely very close on pace. Maybe GT has a slight edge there, but...
Corvid.
But yeah, still...
Corvid is making his second pit stop?
That could be race over for him.
I think Corvid's making his second pit stop now.
Yeah,
it's
he
a bit
made
too
it,
late.
and he started on the hard tire, so he's obviously pitted a bit later. But yeah, still just ahead of Guzman, and he was behind before. When he pitted for the first time, he was quite far behind Menbergout and Guzman, but now he's already right there with them. So yeah, they've definitely been losing a lot of time. And in the meantime, also Flix undercut did work pretty well for him, because he managed to get rid of Fentme, who I think lost some time behind Corvid, and now he's basically battling Kubo, who was quite far ahead on on the second stint. And now
Absolutely.
Flick's also been quite close to Hernandez. Actually gained 1/10 despite having slower tires, and so yeah, he might actually be the third fastest driver here today, and could basically be back to the podium. I think will be his first of the season. In the meantime, I think JT is definitely getting
He is. He is.
very close here, and he gained now I think 9 hundredths, I believe. So yeah, he's definitely.
Yeah, and every lap
close.
is faster.
And
I said 4 laps.
Now and the thing is that with tire wear and all of that can also make the difference bigger when it comes to the pace. So yeah.
Absolutely. I said 4 laps, and we're already at the 4 laps. And I think now that GT is in the slipstream of Figo, no, he isn't. But he's so close. He's so close. Let's see the time of Figo. It's 45.60. Oh, it's the first lap in like 3 laps that Figo is faster than Char GT. But it's look at mistake from Figo where Char GT goes through. Oh my goodness, that was an easy overtake. But Figo's in the slipstream, so let's see what Char GT can do in clean air.
Yeah. Also, there's quite some big stakes here in this race, as for GTs to obviously get back to the wins after not winning in the last 3 races. For Figo, it's about having his biggest win streak, and also of course getting that win on his home Grand Prix here. So yeah, and also of course there's also the title fight. They are very close to each other. And,
Look!
And then now we see Flick speeding. And I think he was definitely starting to lose time against Hernandez, yeah, with older tires, but
they are
interesting strategy here from the Latvian.
Yeah, and coming back at the front, Char GT and Figueira are fighting in track. I've seen them changing places constantly in the outside, in the inside. Figo is trying to overtake desperately JT. This would give him the championship. Who was leading Char GT? Or yeah, this would give him. This would give. Oh, there he goes. Figo through the inside and into the pits. This would give him the. I believe the championship lead by a few points, but will be the championship lead. Yeah, Figo exits in front of JT in the pit lane. So these change all the rules. These will be, I think, the final pit stop. I would say 24 to 32.
Yeah.
It's 3 pits.
9 lap stints on the hards. That's pretty standard.
Oh, that was a good send from Char GT, but Figo prepared it for that switchback, and that was just clean. That was just amazing. That was just excellent move from Figueira and Char GT as well, who tried, but Figo defended really well. And now again, constantly changing places. I like to see this because sometimes it's boring to see drivers constantly backing up, especially in the lead, but now these races are battling like animals. If they see a space, they are putting the car. It's just perfect. But wow, look at that now. Figo also he's going to send it on that corner. He will from the inside, touches a bit the wall, touches a bit the grass, but now he has the other line. Let's see if Char GT backs up. He does, and now puts himself in this slipstream and will try to catch him up on the main straight. Oh, maybe even earlier. Makes a big mistake. Oh, Char GT just a bit itchy, but now seems good. So yeah, he will probably send it on the second corner on the inside. There he goes. Tight time. Char GT in front of the second corner. Figo now again, break by break, trying to build it, trying to take it home. And Nandi 5 seconds behind those leaders. Let's see. Let's make a quick review, but these things will change rapidly fast. So Char GT, Figo, and Hernandi at the podium spots. Flake, Scubo, Phantomy, Covid, Guzman, Yoa, and Mamagode at the top 10. Jaruni, Blank, Dogamer, Manima, Mil, Blad, and Juan and Crado are the outside of that top 10 figure, and now overtaking ChatGT once again on the penultimate corner. But ChatGT keeps insisting he wants the lead because he knows it's not actually that easy to overtake in this track. Because if you overtake on one corner, they will overtake you then on the following one. So it's just a switchback game. Figure now again, but now we'll see ChatGT overtaking here on the hairpin or in the next following corners. So that's the strategy to follow. Overtake, make lose time, go away. But it's so hard, especially when Figure and ChatGT, two drivers like this, so experienced, so talented, fighting for the Ultimate League title, both of them trying to be 2 times world champion. It's so hard to fade away. They have a really similar pace. Look at that, 45.77 for Figure and 45.88 for ChatGT. And that with the fight. It's just crazy. Lap 20 out of 32. This is coming to an end. Wow.
Oh, still side by side. Figo slightly off the track there. Does he still have the slipstream though? I think he might just have it, but if he makes a mistake, it might be over.
Oh,
Yeah,
just now I've changed the camera.
I think he's recovering
He
now, the
is.
slipstream.
Yes, he
That
is.
was quite a close call there, and it was just a slight touch to the grass, so yeah, interesting. But it's definitely will be like this. It's basically a game of musical chair till the end, unless someone makes a mistake and lets the other get away.
Yeah, we'll definitely see a battle, hopefully until the end, until the finish line. 5 seconds forward now with Hananti. Hananti seems to cut off some time. Oh, credit now DNF in the first DNF of the race. Yeah, because Chargy T and Figo are losing time fighting. Hananti's cutting off some time, but he won't catch them, definitely. Flicks behind, Cuba and Phantomy fighting for that B5. And Corvid on P7. That strategy worked pretty well. Guziman is on P8. And the Mayhems fighting for their top 10 for that P9.
I think Figo pushed it off the track, but I think he also slowed down, and I think he's giving him the position right now. But yeah, I'd say the downside of this whole constant switching is that it kind of does take the weight of the track position. It takes a little bit of that importance, as it's not exactly about the track position, it's more about being able to get away or not. So yeah, in a way, it really does take away the importance of overtaking the other drivers. So in a sense, it's kind of like useless. Only in the end, it's going to matter who is ahead or not, because in the previous lap, overtaking will not have that much of impact in the race.
Absolutely. Yeah, exactly. Lap 31 of 32. Only 1 lap remaining, and we still don't know who's gonna win. But for sure, it will be between Figo and Chad JT. Cuban Phantomy keep fighting, so we will now see all the hostilities, all that those drivers has been holding during the 31 laps. Now will go away. So we'll see now the best version of each driver. Let's see now the switchbacks, the dive bombs, the everything. Oh, ChatGT, what happened there? I think he lost time with the wall.
It was a mistake.
Oh, that was so
I think he made a
unfortunate.
mistake himself. But now it's the final lap of the race right now. Tires absolutely warm here. They will be sliding on this final lap, so it's going to be a drift battle.
Exactly, this is not Ultimate League, this is Ultimate Drift. Figueroa, ChatGT heading up to the second sector of Azteca Lake. We still don't know who's gonna win. ChatGT is cooking it slowly. Where will he overtake? Will be he side by side? Figo backs up. Maybe he knows he can't follow ChatGT, or we try to do something on the final sector. Let's see, ChatGT keeps leading. Figo wants this slipstream. He shows the nose through the inside of the penultimate corner. Will be Figo, will GT, I think will be Figo, will be this slipstream ChatGT. This will be photo finish, but the winner is Figueroa. Wins his own Grand Prix. Figueroa wins the Japanese Grand Prix. His 4th win in a row. ChatGT 2nd, Hernandez 3rd, Flix is 4th, Kubo is 5th, Phantom is 6th, Covid will be 7th after that amazing strategy. Kuziman will be 8th, Membergoat will be 9th, and Yoa will be 10th. Wow. Oh, Phantom chatting a bit. We still have some fights between Madima and Doe Gamer, especially. Wow, that was just an amazing race. I really enjoyed this race. So that will be Madima on 13th, Doe Gamer on 14th, Meal making his debut now on P15, Blatt will be 16th, Juan 17th, and Crado DNFing P18. Wow. Figueroa wins his home Grand Prix. Then we will have Charge AT and Hanandi with the it's Felix. And Hanandi with the top 3. Then we have Flix in P4 with the fastest lap. Then we have Kubo, Phantom, Covid, Mamigo, Guzman, and Yo in the top 10. Then Jaruni, Blank, Mortimer, Doe Gamer, Mill, Blatt, Juan, and a DNF from Crado. And I really want to know what the drivers can tell us about the race, and especially about the home winner, Figueroa. Wow. How was that, Figo?
You're fantastic. Yeah, it feels great. You know, I felt kind of like the underdog. I was the underdog going into this. I had fever, and I thought, oh, well, I'm time to use the underdog strategy, and I just flipped him the whole time. I think at one point I lost him. I wasn't like I was ahead of him, but I knew that he was faster, so it was kind of temporary. But yeah, once again, just taking the win through slipstream alone, and yeah. I mean, a win is a win, so.
A win is a win, exactly. Figo, I think you risked a lot when you let JT pass on the second sector, heading up to the third after the back straight. What were you thinking? What was your plan during that final part of the race?
Well, this time it was a bit of a different strategy. It was basically attack the second last corner, and then kind of just have the outside. They don't have the slip to overtake you at the end, I think. I don't know if I actually managed to do that. But yeah, it's just... So obviously another fight for P2, which is not actually that great. It doesn't feel good when both of you are slowing down to, you know, try and let the other guy pass. It seems silly, but yeah, I mean, just hold P2 until the the second last corner, and then trying to take it from there, and it worked.
Well, congratulations, absolutely. Congratulations, because it was an amazing performance today. Wish you the best for Canada. And then heading up to the second qualified, Chart GT.
Hello.
Hello. How does it feel?
Not good. It's just how it is. I guess that's the strategy that just works now. Working track, you know, just be second and then attack on the last bit, which is fine, obviously. If that's what you gotta do, that's what you gotta do, and I'm just not good at it. But it's annoying to know it's the whole battle, and then it always comes down to the last straight, and I'm always in the second part of it, the second position by the line. It's just gotta find a way to not be second, obviously. So yeah.
Well, maybe for Canada, you can end up figure streak and be again at the top.
Thanks.
And now heading up to the final podium spot to Hanandi.
Oh.
What's your impression about the race?
Well, I think it was really tense for me until the final stint. At the start, we had a train, and then Six made a really small mistake. Everybody hit his back. I had shitty reflexes, couldn't touch him, and that's where we lost the top two. After that, I somehow got into P3, got away with Kubo. That was my best stint by far. I gained like a second on the top on the second stint. And if I keep that up, I'm not sure, but I could have been way closer because after that my stints were just a bit mid. But then Flick started undercutting. I got a bit worried about him. He almost caught my slip actually in the first stint,
Yeah.
just barely out of it, but managed to keep it. And I'm a bit disappointed, honestly, because I could have driven the last two stints way better and could have been way closer.
Well, congratulations for that P3, and hopefully it can get better for the remaining races. Uh, oh my goodness, I quit the race and now I don't know who was fourth. I think it was Fleeks.
Yeah. I mean, I think P4 was the max I could have gotten. Two first stints, I was making so many mistakes. I was fucking up other drivers because they like hit my back. And I want to apologize for that, but I could not. Like my car, I don't know what it was. The first stint, I was just FPS drops. It was annoying. Second stint, I was just driving like shit, and then like the last three remaining stints. Those are my like better stints. And I was actually kind of worried. My last stint, I was doing 10 hards, and I
Mm-hmm.
felt like I was like a sitting duck, because I was like, because my tires were actually so bad. The last two laps, I saw Phantomy and Kubo just like kind of gaining on me really bad, and I was kind of worried about that. But in the end, uh, yeah, P4 was the max I could have gotten.
Well, congratulations and better luck for the remaining race seasons.
Thank you.
Um, and now heading up to the fifth qualified, who's Kubo.
Hello.
Hello. Let me change you. Okay. What do you have to say about the race? Solid P5. Are you glad with it?
Well, like going into that, very little practice, did not expect to be performing that high up, but the actual race itself felt like a bittersweet because Collie did the best I could. Start was really good, and then I was slipstreaming Andy, and I made that fucking turn to Kubo's suffering right there. Just fucking went wide, lost Nandy completely. So now I've got a slip flex to try and catch up. Flex couldn't catch Nandy. We were very, very close. He had the undercut going, which was also really awkward because he had worse tires. So I think if he hadn't have done the undercut, maybe we would have gained Nandy. But he probably knows better than me. Then when we pitted for the final time, lost Flex as well because Corbett was in between us and he lagged me out of the track a little bit. And then I was with Phantomy for the final stint, and again we couldn't quite catch Flex. And in the end, it was just a flip overtake photo finish. I'm not sure who finished ahead, but yeah, just could have been way better. Should have kept Nandy. Shouldn't have lost focus on the turn I'm the worst at in the worst situation. It was just the worst mistake I could have made to go wide in that turn to could have been even a podium without that. So
Well,
well yeah.
better luck for the remaining races. And now heading up to sixth qualified. Phantomy. I think he's a bit frustrated. Uh, hello, Phantomy.
Hi.
That was a kind of a shame. You almost got that podium. What happened there?
No, just the game is shit once again. Uh, the start was chaotic. I mean, as always. I mean, it's fucking new year. Nothing changes. Uh, Afterwards, we lost the top two. Then we lost the top four. Then Flix completely got me. He undercutted me, so I lost him too. Then I got fucked by COVID. I got fucked by Mander in the same lap. So yeah, nothing went really right. But just the point of too much was that once again, just my stutters are fucking me up at the end every time. I mean,
Well, hopefully it gets better at Canada. Uh,
Yeah,
Good
you can't
luck
get worse anyway.
for the rest. And then do we have COVID here? I don't see him. No, we don't. Oh yeah, he died. He
Hi.
died.
I
Hello.
Yeah, I thought Fansby would be a bit happier with not finishing fifth, but you know.
Oh yeah, after starting with that stall, you somehow managed to end up in a solid
Yeah, so
place.
the stall was completely my fault because I'm using I've got my standard key setup
Mm-hmm.
broken at the moment. So I'm using a different key setup, but my hand rested on the normal one on the start. So I realized, wait a minute, that's my fault. But given that the first stint actually went pretty fine. I was slipping the softs. I caught back up to the softs like the lead pack. It was not too bad. The issue was like later on the race, I just got a bunch of like issues with the current like my current keys. I don't know if I was pressing the wrong keys or if the game just wasn't inputting like I would definitely hear the sound of like me pressing buttons, but it wasn't like inputting it all. But that I think lost me like enough times where feasibly I could have finished fifth or sixth, but I will gladly take seventh given everything that happened today. Pace was strong, strat was alright, and can't really complain either way.
Well, wish you better luck for the remaining races. And then in P8 we have Manberg Goat. Where is he? I think yeah, he is. Anything you want to comment? Yes, no, yes, no, yes, no. 1, 2, 3, no. He's not with us. Maybe later. And then Goosey Man. Oh, Goosey Man. How
I'm
unlucky.
P8 I'm P8 by the way, but okay. Yeah. No, that was a horrendous race.
Oh, but I see.
Great quality though. I was surprised by my qualifying. Did my PB at .75, which is not good, but like P5 I take. Bro, the race chaos, not ideal. Just back Marcus when I exit the pits block holds me up on one tire. It's like there's no way to get past. It wasn't fun to drive today. Not
Yeah.
fun.
Seen you trying to battle for that P5 and then the traffic just was
Yeah, I lost it in the first stint already. Just after I pitted with Flex, I was in a slip, and then I had back markers like Dog Gamer and Krato just holding me up, and I lost them, and I never saw them again.
well, wish you better luck for Canada.
Yeah, thanks.
And then Yoa. Somehow in P10, mate. Congratulations.
Yeah, dude, I'm happy. I'm not going to lie. Top 10 streak goes on. I think the first stint was, I really loved the first stint because I managed to stick with Manbear Goat and I think Corvid when he went ahead of us both. Second stint, it started off kind of well. Then I got involved with Dog Gamer and Gooey, and then I lost time, especially when Dog Gamer he overtook me. So I had to take a lot of time to re-overtake him, and that cost me big time. Because then when Manbego came out, he was behind me before I pitted, but then he was ahead of me after I pitted, and I wasn't in slipstream. So it was a bit tough. It was a bit tough. I think for most of it, it was just me trying to focus on my own race. And then towards like the third stint or so, when Manbear Goat was just ahead of me after I did an undercut. So I tried to stick with him. Then I undercut him in the final stint and then let him pass. And then I lost slipstream because of a mistake. But I think we worked very well in the unit. So shout out to him because I think that was a
Mm-hmm.
solid result for us. Man, I'm happy.
Well,
0 laps of practice until today. Yeah, let's go.
but hopefully you can keep that streak in Canada and the
Yeah.
remaining races. Um, yeah, and we are running out of time, so there's the Ultimate League Season 18 Round 6 we've raced at Japan. So see you all until next time.